Hello, welcome to our project 1 for web programming fall semester. What we decided to create was a blackjack dealer demo. Our goal for this project was to create an interactive web interface that simulates a blackjack table using HTML and CSS. Our objectives were to demonstrate CSS transforms, transitions, and animations, and to build a responsive animated casino layout, and lastly to focus on presentation and user engagement with motion. Our design concept was a timeless classic casino blackjack table, something you would see in an online casino, or you would something very similar to what you would see in an in-person casino but digitally. As you can see at the bottom, we have our color palette, which uses a felt green color, and all the different colors and layouts we had in mind for the table. So this was our wireframe. On the right side, you could see a rough draft of what we had in mind for the table, and on the left side is the final result from it. As you can see, it's pretty similar. So our key core feature implements. The first one we have is shuffle animation, which fans out the cards using keyframes. The second one we have is deal sequence, which is an animated slide using keyframes deal. Our third one is chip hover glow. We achieved this by using the hover effect with box shadow, transform, and scale. Our fourth is table perspective by using transform and a rotate. And our fifth is theme toggle, which is a CSS variable with a button toggle. So our stretch goals that we wanted to do in this were the 3D perspective on cards. The second one was burn card animation. The third one was hover peak for player card. And for number 4, we wanted chip placement and click removal. So these are some of the code highlights. We have the CSS highlights. The CSS variable, this was used for the color of the chip and the felt. Some keyframes, we have fan, deal, and burn. And hover effect, you can see we use chip hover, transform, and box shadows, and glow. So these are some of the code highlights I have. The first one you can see is shuffle animation. This was used so each card has a variable for its custom rotation angle, and when the table gets the class shuffling, all cards animate fanning out and returning. The next one we have is deal animation. It uses custom CSS properties. You can see SX, SY, DX, and DY to define the card's start and end position. It created a smooth slide deal animation with delays. Our third one we have is burn card animation. The purpose of this was to show the dealer discarding the top card before dealing. It's pretty simple. Card slides off the decks and fades out, mimicking the burn step in real blackjack. Our next one we have is chip hover and click animation. When hovered, chips slightly enlarge and glow using a white outer shadow and CSS variable minus glow. 3D table and card perspective. This one gives the illusion of a tilted poker table and the cards having depth to them. And finally, we have theme toggle, which is a JavaScript toggle CSS variable that instantly changes the whole look of the table. Our HTML structure, we have perspective container using table wrap, spot dealer, spot player, card zones. We use chip tray for interactive betting chips. For deck and discard, we have plies, and for action buttons, we use controls. And here is our demo run.
Hi, my name is Roman Johnson, and I will be presenting our blackjack dealer demo. Um, so let's start. We have our deal function, shuffle, reset, clear bet, toggle theme. We have our chips in the top here, spot for the dealer cards, spot for the player cards, a total that shows how much the players bet, the deck, and then the discard pile. So to start, I'm gonna deal. So as you see, oh, this is a great hand. As you see, card was burned. Dealer got his cards. I got my cards. I think it's my card first, dealer, my card, dealer. Actually, let's yeah, my card, dealer, my card, dealer. Yep. Um, Also, the card has a lift effect and a slight rotation when you hover over it. And also, the chips have a hover effect. You can also manually remove bets by clicking it, but as you saw earlier, we have a clear bet function, so you can just do that way much quicker. Um, shuffles the deck, uh, and we have theme toggling. So you have a different color board if you prefer blue and purple. And that is it. That is our demo.
Okay, for our design choices, we use CSS only animations to mimic real motion. We made it responsive using min, and that's our aspect ratio. Our animation timed with cubic bezier for realism, and we use media for accessibility. As you can see, the code's right there. And for the Kanban methodology, um, we used the Kanban workflow to visually organize and track our team's progress divided by to do, in progress, and testing and review, and done. For example, our to do was to create HTML structure, design, layout, wireframe. In progress was animate card dealing, add chip hover effect. Testing was adjust shuffle animation timing, fix alignment issues, and in done, theme toggle feature betting animations. For our application, we held check-ins on Discord to review our progress together. We moved each task card to the next column as we completed each step. We linked GitHub commits for tracking. Team leader ensured all tasks were distributed evenly. And the benefits of this were we made progress of project visible, help avoid confusion with roles, improved communication and collaboration, and allowed fast adjustment whenever. Testing and debugging. We checked animation timing and smoothness when testing. We verified hover and responsive scaling. We tested across different browsers and device, and we adjusted transitions with consistent speed. For our results and impact, we created a fully animated responsive blackjack dealer demo built with HTML and CSS. Some future enhancements that we could create is we could possibly add a play, hit, and stand option. As you know, in blackjack, you have the option once you receive cards to either hit and stand, and also we would add a button called play, which actually starts the game. So our number one future enhancement would actually add playability to our program. Number two, we can add a scoreboard and betting system logic. So we could add statistics, for how many times the dealer wins, how many times the player wins, and we could keep track of that so you know who's winning. And that's basically the betting system logic. And number three, we could add sounds and particles for realism. The current program sounds really bare and it doesn't have audio at all, so it's really bare and plain, and it doesn't give you the good feel without sound. So that's something we could add later on. All right. In conclusion, doing this project helped us learn advanced CSS transitions and transformations. It was really good to work together and learn how to use CSS. Number two, we used teamwork and agile workflow together to create this project. Third, we created a professional casino style interface that I'm pretty proud of. And fourth, we enjoyed blending art and code with motion. So this is our project number 1. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we were able to build, and thank you for watching.